Anyway, this is Verho, Curse of the Faces. Um, yes.
600 years
Ooh, voice
ago,
acting.
the world as we knew it ended in a matter of hours. People collapsed dead on the ground, unaware of what was happening. Some noticed that death occurred when two people met. Thus began the era of solitude. And though the era of solitude lasted for nearly 300 years, humanity somehow survived. To this day, no one knows how. After that, the world entered a new era. That was when the Maker appeared. A man who somehow uncovered the mystery behind the tragedy. It was, as he called it, the Curse of Faces. When one person saw another's face, both would die instantly. The Maker shared this knowledge with the remnants of humanity and crafted special masks, which became the defining symbol of the new age, the era of masks. For this act, many saw him as a savior, some even as a deity, giving birth to the first religion of the New World. Though many records suggest that the Maker himself never wanted this. Over the years, people managed to determine one thing. Whatever caused the Curse of Faces originated in Yariv, a small nation surrounded by mountain ranges in the heart of the old world. Since then, many have ventured into Yariv. Scholars, thieves, mercenaries. Yet none ever returned. And you as well have decided to cross the borders into the accursed kingdom. For reasons known only to yourself. Before you knew it, an unnatural mist enveloped you.
What in the PS1 Bloodborne?
And you
I think you mean what in the PS1 Demon Souls.
Away, until all you saw was a black abyss.
Dope. Okay, that was a hard cut, and that was kind of concerning. Man, this is a minefield of a day, because we were complaining about absolutely zero exposition, and now I am freaking out about whether or not that is proper exposition. Yeah, we need to go with high, right? Nope, we're going to 60, thank you. Okay. That's hopefully a little more manageable. Yeah, and by PS1 Demon Souls, I think we both actually mean Kingsfield. The OG. There is gamepad support, so that's good. You have entered Yariv. You've lost everything. From material possessions to memories and even your name. If you wish to proceed further, you must reclaim them. At least the essentials. Like, what button is sprint? Okay, hopefully that doesn't have, like, a stamina meter, because, Remember your name, you must not forget. Recall it and carve it into the stone so it is never forgotten. I can understand now why footstep volume had its own fucking thing. Thank you. What is your name? Is there a third S in there because of the lisp? Cryptid. That is my name. Good, you remember. Now turn around and don't look back. Only then will you reach Yariv. Okay, so there's like a style switch system that goes from like one-handed punchable to two-handed punchable. It's interesting. Okay, that is a very floaty jump. Or not a very floaty jump. You feel like a brick, but going both directions. In this world, everyone hides behind a mask. But beneath it, there's always something more. Yours, your identity, whoever it may be, you must remember. Oh man, there's some screen tearing. I thought VSync was on. It helps a little bit, but fuck. Alright, let's see. I am an Inquisitor. In the name of the Sacred Maker's Order, I will cleanse the plagued lands, destroy evil of the fallen kingdom, and judge anyone who stands in my way. Is that really you? I don't know about that. I am a sorcerer. From the day I was born, I felt connected to a magical force. It guided me through life and gave me power. Now it guides me through Yariv. So let it be. Maybe. I don't know. I am a proud knight in the service of my king. On his orders, I will investigate the cursed land of Yariv and find the source of its blight. Is this really you? I don't know. I am a brawler. I have come to Yariv from the distant north to find a worthy opponent who will give me what I desire most. A death worthy of the true warrior from the north. Is that really you? Nah. I am a scholar. I spent years studying spells and the nature of magic itself. However, neither I nor anyone in history has managed to solve the mystery of the curse that has dictated our lives for 300 years. To be the first to do so, I intend to investigate its source. I'm the thief. I took a bad job, and now the Maker's Order is after my head. Yariv is the only place they won't follow me to. It's an interesting one, but nah. I am nobody. Oh, it's the fucking... It's the one starter class in all Dark Souls things where it's like, you start with absolutely nothing. The stats are supposed to be better in that sense, but... Let's Kingsfield it up. You remember. Good, it's an important step. Now turn around, don't look back. Only then will you reach Yariv. To survive there, you must fight. Remember what you learned on the other side. Alright. Fucking ghost-ass ghost sword. Okay. Always be charge slashing. It was a very glowy ghost sword. Sheath weapon for when you sheath weapon. When you weapon is sheathed, you run faster. I'm just gonna stand there, a little disappointed, but not even surprised anymore. Deformed spirit tag. Okay. Tutorial boss instantly ended. Good, if you pass through those doors, there will be no return. Though for you, there isn't one anyway. Flashbang. Enter yard if there is no turning back. It's always interesting when demos implement fucking achievements. Okay. I think context clues could have been enough there, but... Oh no, I don't have my ghost sword. Whatever will I do? You're starting me off in Blight Town, come on. Pick up broken sword.
Hey you! Stop! Who are you? And why'd you come here? You're probably not very bright if you came here willingly. Trust me. Go back where you came from, while you still can. What are you saying? The passage to the valley collapsed? Looks like we have a problem. Here's the plan. Follow this path till you hit a big lake full of poison. Nearby, you'll find someone named Loren. Tell him what happened. He'll give you your next move. I see you're unarmed. One of my swords broke at Biter Ridge. If you don't mind digging through corpses, it's yours. Now, get going.
I miss my purple lightsaber. Alright, well. Interesting. Got the energy blast. Nope. Not smart enough for magic. That's my own fault. Vial of healing. You know, after all is said and done, this game does kind of feel better to play. So that's a positive at least. The fact that there's voice acting at all is kind of surprising. They're reaching for a very specific vibe. Oop, ow. We're here to answer the question, is circle strafing the answer to everything? The truth might shock you. It is. It is in fact the answer to everything. Late on your taxes, circle strafe them. Oh. Oh. Oh boy, if there was literally anything else here, that'd be nice. Okay. Hello.
Newcomer? If I were you, I'd watch your step around here. Entering the cave without a light source is suicide. However, there are incredible treasures in there. that you'd surely want to get your hands on. I won't stop you from trying. Besides, if you die in there, everything in your pockets belongs to me. A wonderful treat indeed. Not that you'd be in any position to object, though.
Alright. Dime store patches. This is not how ladders work, but okay. Let me guess, this also doesn't open from this side? Yeah, I thought as much. Of course, the first one to actually hit me is a poisoned one. This truly is a Souls-inspired game. It feels like I'm hitting, like, collision problems on this fucking jump, but I should be able to do this. Where the fuck is the bug? Where you at, bug? Like a poison. What are we supposed to do? Turn right? Alright, we leveled, so I'm assuming we can't do anything with that until we get to, like, the equivalent bonfire. Did that bat just teleport? Okay. X is the usable. Alright, well. So, I don't know if you can really call this like a Souls-like because there is no rolling. That's why I made the Kingsfield comparison. I know we're going away from the little poison lake that we were kind of directed to, but I want to go back for that cave of treasure that discount store patches told us about. Vial of Magica. We're trying to be Elder Scrolls. Let's see that. Let's see that shenanigans. Except there are platforming puzzles already. Great. cavern key, huh? I don't know if there's no fall damage, but I appreciate there not being fall damage right there. I suppose we could go the wooden shield route, huh? Not enough dexterity to hold a shield? Okay.
I haven't seen you before. I am Loran of Haravel. Are you new to Yarev? Namir sent you. You're supposed to tell me that the passage collapsed and that we're trapped. Fool. No, sorry, I didn't mean you. Namir, that joker made a mockery of this. You see, the collapse of the pass isn't something only you've witnessed here. Each of us has seen it. You can enter this cursed land, but you'll never leave it. It's the cruel reality of Yarev. There used to be a great climber here named Yura. He tried to climb the boulders blocking the exit, and he actually succeeded. But his triumph was short-lived. As soon as he glimpsed the outside world, a mighty lightning bolt struck him down. Yura was dragged back to Yarev, now nothing more than charred remains. You've likely felt weaker since crossing the pass, and you don't know what happened to most of your equipment. I'll tell you more. You probably don't remember how you crossed the pass. Don't worry, that's normal. It's likely another part of the curse that controls this land. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, it's not that bad. If you head through the door behind me, you'll reach the Nameless Village. It's the only place here that offers any real safety. You'd be wise to get there quickly. And beware the crystal mites.
Nope. Apologies for that. Alright, let's see. Provides a large increase to your health. Yep. Get a couple points into Dex. So that maybe we can get that shield equipped. I appreciate like the style switch option, but I don't know what the So is the shield not like an active shield? Is it just a piece of armor that takes up a hand slot? Redstone. Ooh, swords. Oh, throwing knives, not swords, damn it. Of all the damnable platforming challenges. I think I might have done this in reverse order. Like that was gonna. Oh no, okay. There's a Yarth leaf. Suppose we should equip that torch to our left left hand, yeah. Yeah, just about where I thought it would be.
There's a ladder right next to me. Namir told me to drop it, but would you be... There are only upsides. A wonderful proposal.
Shit. Okay. That could move it.
Ah, you're back. So as you've probably figured out, we're stuck here. Not much to do, except tormenting the newcomers, of course. Look, no hard feelings. Take this, and we're even. In case you find yourself backed into a corner, crush the mask shard I gave you. Then you'll see it's not just some trinket.
Okay. Okay, so there are hard game saves. That's interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Good God, bat. Come on. In Paraphobic Reality, send the user back to the last mask culture they visited. Okay. Damn it. You know what, considering, that was pretty alright. Come on, bat. I've gotten all turned around, so... Oh god, that's like a single-eyed builder. Okay. I see you, game. I see you in your fucking shenanigans. I'll come back to that. Oh no, enemies have respawned. Oh yeah, there is fall damage. Great, cool. Thank you. And we could just do hard progression. You just run past these guys. That might also be an option. Blight powder, you say? It is pretty, like, simplistic and straightforward, but I do like the dedication to, like, era vibe. Alright, Nameless Village it is. Maybe there will be an actual weapon there. I like that the... I'm assuming that the loading icon changes depending on what class you pick, because that was the Night Mask. Alright, so it's very blue in here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now a room full of these things, maybe not. Maybe not a good idea. Man, remember the Titanite fucking lizards? And the hunt for those in DS3 and DS1 and DS2. This is basically that, right? Okay, yeah, these things look like a truck if you let them hit you. The trick is to not let them hit you. Okay. Okay, interesting. Is this the other side, or am I gonna just end up back where I started? And I'm back where I started, but I did level up, so... just lean into strength build. Although the NPC guy's gone, so that's... I dropped my rune into this poison lake. Ironically, it's a poison rune. I'm not crazy enough to try to fish it out, so if you do, it's yours, Estern. Ah, there's an ebb and flow of poison. Yeah, you could have just been skilled, Everett. Could have not been a bitch. No level up, huh? Stalker's Nest. High danger, don't enter if you want to live. Laren. Who said anything about wanting to live? Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, I came all here, and then I'm just like, oh yeah, no, the beholder things. Yeah, let me get a sword that I don't need to be like within your hitbox to be able to hit you with. Then I'll come back to that. Alright, let's try not to get immediately turned around. I'm assuming that there's like a huge variety in gameplay depending on what starting class you pick, because like I imagine the sorcerer starts with like some kind of spell, like baseline spell, and you're actually able to use half of the shit that you get. What is your hurt box, dude? Like, I wonder if the fire bombs are like direct, like if they can affect the environment. Like, I kind of just want to throw one at this. With volatile powder that erupts in violent blast when shattered. Once used, Forgotten Wars, the urns now fall into the hands of those daring enough to wield their deadly force. Explodes when thrown, inflicting fire damage. I'm assuming that's just enemy-wise. I should have equipped some of those throwing knives. Fire bombs, should get the vial of life in there too. Alright, flashbang again. Wow, that was... okay. The first couple of tones there, very Majula. Might be the point, but whatever.
Ah, you made it. What do you think of our little refuge in the midst of all of this madness? There aren't many left here. Most wandered into Yariv, chasing some hope of breaking the curse or finding a way out. I'll be setting off soon as well. There's someone out there I have to find. There's a man behind these doors who came here purely to study the history of Yariv. I don't know whether to admire his dedication or pity the foolishness that brought him to this cursed land. A few days ago, he headed to the temple on the hill. I can't help but wonder if he's still alive. If you happen to be there, please look out for him. Unfortunately, I'm heading in a different direction. I've lingered here long. Goodbye, friend.
Okay.
Ah, another mask in Yariv. There is no way back for you. Except one. But head north, in the ruins of its...
Head to the city of Yariv, and Orlando, I mean the city of Yariv.
New Geov. Quite an intriguing place, isn't it? To think all this chaos traces back to the deeds of a single being centuries ago. If you believe the legend of Verho, never heard of it. That is most intriguing. Do me a small favor, and in return, I shall share with you the favor is simple. Near the poison lake lies a curious mechanism. It is very old, almost ancient. If my theory is correct, the key to the mechanism lies in the old iron seals scattered throughout Yav. It just so happens I have one of those seals here. However, Crystal Cave and the Rotten Valley have grown far more dangerous recently, so I cannot test my theory myself. I believe these seals act as a key to activate the ancient mechanisms. You seem strong, at least above average. Go test my theory for me, and in return, I shall share the legend with you. Perhaps I'll even part with a few magic runes from my collection. Here's the seal. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to my studies. Ah, and my name is Esther. If you return having successfully tested my theory, I would be honored to know yours.
You? All you need a weapon. I can sell. You will buy.
Devil on wheel. Devil on deal. I have to keep talking.
I am selling. You buy. Simple.
Great sword. Hands of a skilled warrior could inflict end any conflict in the blink of an eye. Well, we're going strength build.
I am selling. You buy. Simple.
Alrighty, y'all. I think I have to call it a little bit early, but I do kind of want to continue with this one. So I'm thinking sometime next week, depending on like what the state of things is. I want to head back to. It's ironic that we have to call it a night on both of the like the first-person Kingsfield-y like games. The other one was more Bloodborne aesthetic, but. I do kind of want to see a little bit more before I make, like, discernible opinion about what the fuck's up with this. So, in the upcoming week, I am going to record a little bit with Beyond because we are way behind on Up Two Minds episodes. So I might not stream for the first half of the week, and then I think Thursday is the Game Awards. So we're probably going to co-stream that. You know, just look at shit and see what the deal is. Yeah, this week's a little stacked. So maybe if my D&D game is not started back up by Friday, we'll try to power through the last 20-ish demos. There's more than that, but still. I'm gonna go through and check and see which licenses are gone, so that we don't have to waste like 10 minutes on that. But I appreciate everybody for hanging out. If you haven't already, hit the buttons down below, join our Discord. We got the YouTube channel with backlog for VODs, which if you had to bow out early or check out something else, you'd be able to see what we've done beforehand. Demonstrables and Demonstrables are separated into more bite-sized chunks. So, if we do return to this and Hark the Ghoul, I'm gonna try to get those two like melded together. We'll probably do that stream either Wednesday or Friday, or Saturday, or Sunday. I don't know, but not this week. These were some good ones. I mean, this was... I think we hit a pure bingo last week, and like a perfect bingo, and this was like a game of Minesweeper. Not this game specifically. I want to come back to this one. I don't think we've seen enough of it to really have an opinion, but yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, I'm going to go through, I'm going to sweep out the ones that licenses don't exist for anymore, and then we will maybe one or two more Demonstrables streams. I'm going to try to finish those other two.